plaintiff, Monique Bridges, dated the defendant, and she claims when their baby was 3 weeks old, she discovered the defendant had cheated and had a baby with another woman. Monique claims after she discovered the truth, she torched the defendant's car and his property, and she's suing him today for the cost of a car. Defendant Gerard Hall admits that he made mistakes while dating Monique and says he regrets cheating on her, but he insists he's a different man today. Gerard's countersuing for the damage Monique did to his property and harassment.
Start with you.
Well, Judge, I met the defendant in 2009. We worked at the same establishment. He was actually my supervisor. We had a relationship for about 4 years. We wasn't too serious at first because he liked to sleep around with a lot of the girls in the workplace. But I did wind up getting pregnant, so we decided that we needed to take this thing serious. So we did, however, move in together, and we started a family. January 2010.
Okay.
And we were together, everything seemed fine. And one day, he left with his best friend to go to the studio. So they leave, and he left his phone behind. So I decided to do some snooping to see if he was, in fact, being faithful. And when I went to the voice messages, I heard some young lady in there telling him if he didn't do something, he wasn't going to be able to see his child. So I listened to that voicemail about 11 or 12 times just to make sure that I was, hearing it correctly. So he came through the door, and I confronted him about the situation. He decides to leave. He left, did not answer his phone none that night, did not answer his phone the next day.
Didn't respond to your...
Didn't respond to my calls, to get closure. We have a brand new baby at home. So I called the job. I used to work there, I'm cool with everybody. And he hangs up in my face. So I called back again. And I'm like, Gerard, stop hanging up in my face. I need to know something, because if you keep hanging up, I'm just gonna call back again. So he hangs up again. So I called again and I said, you know what, I'm gonna have a barbecue and you're invited. So I grabbed all of his things, took him downstairs to the car, put him in the car, and I torched it. And he finally decided to come home later that night. He seen what I had done, but he wasn't even angry about the car or his belongings. He was more so worried about losing me and his family. So he told me that he wasn't gonna cheat again, and he was gonna be faithful, he just wanted his family. So I thought that maybe it was bad energy in the house that we moved in. Maybe it's something in his house that's making you wanna go out and do something bad. Let's find a new place. I don't know, a ghost, like a demon. I don't know, maybe he got possessed by a sexual demon.
I've heard women try and be in denial and think of other reasons. This is the first I've heard that ghosts made him do it. Don't you tell nobody, don't tell nobody else that. I thought I was taking you serious for a minute.
Like
I thought you were rational. Nah, I'm starting to wonder about you. Go ahead, sir, you give me some background.
We've been through a lot, Judge. We have been through a lot. 2011, I did cheat. She did burn my car.
Been through a lot like what? Something other than this?
My infidelities, basically, Judge.
Okay.
I put her through a lot, I should say that.
How old were you when you guys got together?
22.
All right,
like
so
that.
you weren't ready to settle down. Ladies, just so you know, you can't force a man to settle down if he's not ready, because that's all he'll do.
I just think
He'll act like he's settling down and he'll cheat.
Exactly.
I think I was just more so young-minded at the time. I've changed. I'm a better person now. I'm 26 now. I've changed, so. But nonetheless, Judge, she did.
Last time you cheated?
I don't do them things no more, Judge. Your Honor, I don't do that no more.
You're not with him anymore, are you?
No, no,
okay, well, let somebody else hear that lie.
Yes, exactly.
How did you all break up?
My infidelity, sir, she found out.
I mean, that instance or another instance?
Another instance, Judge. Once we moved into our new apartment to start fresh.
Where there were no ghosts.
Yeah. Ghost free.
I'm not gonna say the ghost, just the energy.
Well,
it was
no
better energy
ghosts.
there. It was better energy there. It was brighter. So we tried to start fresh, and we was there for about almost 2 years. I'll say like 1 year and 7 months. And he asked me to use my car one day. This was about in April of 2012. He asked me to use my car. Of course, I let him. Of course you can use the car to go to the barbershop. That was like 3 p.m. He comes home at 1 in the morning. You're not gonna believe what happened. Well, what happened? I'm thinking he's out with a girl. That's the first thing that comes to my mind. He said, I got pulled over for DUI and they took the car. What? Initially, I wasn't too worried about the car. I was just happy that he was free. You know, you're out, they didn't take you to jail. And then the next day is when I got on the phones trying to find out what's going on with the car. So when I found out it was $2,000 to get back, oh God, I don't have $2,000. We have too many bills to save $2,000. What are we gonna do? So while I'm on my phone and his phone, because I'm making multiple calls at once, a text message come through his phone. Are you coming to work today, babe? Excuse me? So I asked him, like, well, what is this?
Are you back to work at that place as well at this point?
No, I don't work there no more. So I'm like, okay, what's going on? You keep on cheating on me, you're gonna fall in love, you keep cheating. He said, well, I'm not cheating with one girl, I have multiple women. Well, go pack multiple bags and go on your multiple way. Yes, so I kicked him out.
You know what to say.
So I kicked him out, Judge. He went back to his mom, and about like a week or two later...
Mom, what happened to the multiple women? Go ahead.
So with that being said, Judge, like 2 weeks later when I was strong enough to talk to him, I called him, I'm like, so what are we gonna do about my car? He's like, well, you know when I get paid. I'm like, well, you know it goes up like $20 a day being in the impound, so it's not gonna be $2,000, it's gonna be a little bit more. You know when I get paid, we're gonna work something out, just meet me at my job Friday. So Friday, payday, I go up to his job. I don't got nothing now. You gotta give me some more time. And basically, Judge, it's like when we're being cordial, it's like you gotta give me some time, I'm gonna look out for you. And then like when he tried to get fresh with me and then I like deny his advances, you're not gonna get anything.
I hope he pays his child support.
Yeah, he does.
Good.
I can't say he is a good co-parent.
All right, good father, but ain't
terrible
nothing
partner.
as a boyfriend or a partner. Got
Yeah.
it. All right. At least you got one of the two, right?
Yeah.
What happened with your car ultimately that caused you to sue for $5,000?
Well, Judge, ultimately the car was auctioned off, so I never got a chance to get the car back, and now this is placed on my credit, which I've told him multiple times. You have to help me make some payments towards this. It's messing up my credit.
I did get the car taken, rewinding back. I was at the barbershop. I got pulled over, DUI, and I paid my dues to society. And yeah, true indeed, I do want
to. You paid your dues to her?
Society. State.
She's closer to you than these strangers you're talking about.
Well,
society are strangers. This is the mother of your child.
What I'm referring to, Judge, is
society.
A DUI, and I didn't know this at the time.
What you're talking about.
It's very expensive, Judge, and I had to pay them.
How much?
$3,000 to $4,000, and I'm still.
For one DUI?
Yeah, because you got to pay for the drug classes, you have to pay court fines, court fees, you have to pay for your drops.
You must have had more than one.
Yes.
I know. You think you act like you're talking to, you act like you're talking to somebody off the street that don't know the law. Yeah, Judge, this is how it goes with a DUI. They make you pay a ticket, they make you pay a fine. What's your defense, sir?
Well, sir, I agree to the point that I did get her car impounded, but I don't agree with me having to pay her credit, her whole $5,000.
She lost her car.
But
who should pay for her loss? She should pay for her own loss?
Well, society. Sir, I looked at the society. Okay. All right. That's a good one. All right.
All right, your counterclaim for $5,000 is for what?
As she mentioned, sir, she did admit to the clothing and the car windows and beating up my car while I was at work. I had a 98 Buick LeSabre, and it was totaled. You couldn't drive it anymore, and...
I burned it.
How much are you asking for that?
Well, that was $500. You know, all the windows added on.
Okay.
And
what
then
else?
Another incident where she barbecued my clothes, as she liked to say. That was $2,000 worth of clothes.
What type of items?
Sir, it was at least 6 pair of Jordans. Originals, True Religions, all my jerseys, my hoodies, everything that even meant something to me, to my hats.
You wear very high quality clothes, huh?
Back then, I could.
There you go, back then.
Back then, I didn't have any obligations, you know. Yeah.
All right, what's the harassment?
Well, sir, I now work in Greektown, sir, okay? And it's a lot of good restaurants down there, but every Friday I seem to see her down there, and she's down there trying to get her money, but I don't have it, sir.
She speaks to you?
No. No.
What did she say to you?
Indirectly, nothing, Judge. But
Indirectly, she says nothing.
And indirectly, Judge, but she has no business even being down there, Judge. She doesn't even eat gyros. What's she doing?
She has no business being in that part of town.
She don't. We never even ate that together when we was together, and now.
How is she harassing you if she doesn't even say anything to you?
Judge, can I say something about the harassment?
They done hurt your reputation. You're going around town with all these women. At least you're paying your child support. I like that about you. Go ahead. What did you want to say finally?
Judge, I would like to say that I'm not harassing him. His job is connected to a bar. It's a new bar down there. It's an awesome bar, great atmosphere. So if I want to go in there and have a drink, how do you know I'm in there if you're not here?
That's the only bar in town with an awesome atmosphere.
No.
You can't find anywhere else to go. What city you live in?
It's new. It's Chicago.
What city?
I live in Chicago.
Chicago. You can't find any in the whole entire city.
It's new. I wanted to try it out, Judge. It wasn't like...
I know. He's new, and you want to try him again. All right. So, ma'am, I'll grant you your judgment for the car. Let me see what you have there.
It's my bill of
some type
sale.
of evidence
It's
of
the
what
bill
you
of sale.
owe, of what you've paid. Let's see.
Okay. And that's also his
And
arrest
sir, I'll
warrant
give
from
you
that night.
$12.50 for those clothes. $12.50 is your judgment, and $5,000 is yours. Have a good day.
We can co-parent. I have no built-up animosity towards him. I'm happy that this is, taken care of. Now we can just get past it. And when you see me in Greektown, I'm not harassing you. I'm eating or having a drink, perhaps.
All right. I'm just happy that it's over with. Hopefully we can have a drink in Greektown now that this is over with, and I'm just ready to move on.